Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are back for some more 86, which feels great to say that, right? So we're here for episode 18. It's been 2 weeks since the last 86 episode because we had the delay last week, which apparently if you guys didn't hear, so it's not confusing. Let me break it down. So last week we had the delay, right? So we have this episode here. Next week we have a delay. Then we have an episode. Then we have another break, believe it or not, which I think was actually scheduled. That last one is scheduled. So like at this point, we're getting 86 episodes every 2 weeks, which I want them to take all the time because the schedule already sounds like it seems like it's pretty tight. So I want them to take all the time necessary that they need to put out this content, put out the episodes, which the circumstances are unfortunate. I can't do anything about it. We really can't do anything about it. But that's just what it is, you know? There's that. That's what's going on with 86. Besides what we have actually going on in the show, which episode 17, we're dealing with this railgun. I think they said it was actually going to go back for repairs because it got hit by like this cruise missile. So now they're going to try and take the chance to go into the enemy territory, I believe, to try and take out the railgun or whatever, which it's another suicide mission essentially for our squad, which they're used to things like this. That's kind of where we're at right now with 86. So yeah, we're gonna see what we have with this episode, everyone. We're gonna hop into it in 3, 2, 1, go. I think we're starting off with Ernest here. I think this is Ernest, yeah. The mission to destroy the Morpho. Yeah, that was the term for it, the railgun. Another suicide mission. They're here in the Confederacy, but some things never change. So I know I can't do anything, pretty much. That has to be just one of the worst feelings. Want to know one thing. Isn't a year late attempt disinfection? Like, come on, be real with yourself right now. Like, what is this? Like, how this looks? This looks bad on your end. It looks like some disinfection. Yeah, so how does this look right now? This nation is built on justice. Using words, not violence. Like, let's not be like the Republic where they're from. Can assure me this isn't what it looks like. He's not even making eye contact with him, or I don't know if it's just the angle of the shot, but he's not even looking at him. He's like looking down. They're not poor, pitiful children. They shouldn't be monsters. That's the thing. They should not be like that. Ernest is like saying, of course I'd take them in. He was just talking all serious, and now you hear him how he's talking here. All right, there's our squad. About to go out again. What else is new? And this dude just sitting here in the dark, yeah, by himself. I've been there before though. To be fair, the late night gaming sessions. That's probably why my vision's terrible. To be honest. Keep the rest of the military from realizing their strength. That's why he split them up. Them combat logs probably pretty crazy to say the least. To keep them low key, I guess that's what he's trying to do. That would probably make sense. They probably won't ever because it's so like etched into their minds. Well, she said, I don't know about that. Okay. That is true. I mean, they're still very young. There's still a lot of time. But like the battlefield and wars is so in fighting is so etched into their beings and their minds. It should be their decision to make. If they still want to choose to do that, then that's on them. And she said, however many years it takes. Of course. Like that's all they've known their whole lives. And they come to understand human feelings. Yeah, potentially with time. Legion took all your winnings. Like someone from her family, I think, yeah. Oh, okay, so she was like married. So it took her husband? This man just made a joke about that. Did he not? The Legion took all your winnings. Ha ha ha. Like, what? Think he probably gonna let her. Sealed door. It's like some secret door. Something. Y'all are it's not sealed anymore. It's being opened. So what is going on? Where are we going? All Imperial Air Force hangar. Okay. A plane or something, some kind of aircraft. So yeah, he did approve of it. He did tell her that she could. Oh, we underground right now. Okay. Safer from bombings. That makes sense. Oh, the lights turned on and the music came in right with that. Okay. Prototype ground effect vehicle. All right, that's cool. Hey, let's get that thing up and running again, man. Very interesting design. I kind of like it. Get you to the morpho far faster than a transport helicopter. Okay. So it barely like comes off the ground. I mean, okay. An old vampire legend. Oh, really? It rises from its grave and wanders the graveyard while dragging. It sounds like something Shin would love, right? Right? Maybe. They're talking about like graveyard, and I'm thinking about the Reaper and all. avoid the Legion. So we kind of got a plan here, a little bit of a plan. So it's not gonna make like this. This ups our chances of survival maybe a little bit or something. The chance of survival was already 0. They said, didn't they? Pretty much, but I'll get back. See all their expressions right there. Like we may die taking it out or do a ton of damage to it, but we may not come back. That's questionable. Should just like one thing at a time. Let's deal with the morpho first. But they're so used to people not making it back around them. Oh, okay. So she was in the Air Force. They think she's joking. They're like me. Keep saying it. Frederica having a bad feeling or something about this. And then she just probably doesn't want this to happen. Wants them to go because it's literally a suicide mission. I don't know if it's a tantrum, but it definitely seems like how she's sitting here like this and whatnot. Is she maybe disobeying or something? An exception for her to what, leave? Is that what they're saying? It's best not to get involved in someone that you don't have to. So she's like literally saying, okay, we're probably gonna die here, so don't get involved. I don't want you to get involved. I remember its voice. Oh, Curie probably. Yeah, she don't want that. She don't want them to do this. But for her to handle it, all this by herself. Well, she'll have others with her, but you know what I mean. Like I can see the Legion, so you don't have that. But a way walking towards it, you're kind of scary. Maybe you don't really want them dead at all. She's shaking her head. I don't know if she's, yeah, like she was shaking her head. Like, no, that's not it. You don't want to end up like me. That line. Oh, the drawings, man. That was, oh, I see what they're doing here. Because that was Shin's goal. His only thing that was really pushing him to keep him going was his brother, to put his brother at rest. And now this is all Frederica has. You want to end up the same way, like you're going to die. You're going to end up like how Kiri is, and she don't want to see that. She's like, stop. Now she's throwing a tantrum. Damn. Damn. Like if you go and do this, like I'm gonna this hurts. I don't want to see you go. I don't want to see the others go. Oh, Frederica, man. Don't go. You can see how much she obviously cares. Like how much that he means to her and probably the others too. Yo, the voice acting right there, man. Damn. Ah. That dialogue though in that scene from both of them really was just something. Oh, got a new paint job, I guess. I don't think she agreed not to go. It was just kind of forced. The yawn. Here we go again. Just those two words, man. It's just they're two simple words. Let's go. But how many times we've heard that? I think it's even been the title of an episode before. So I don't know. Those two words in this series just hit different. They really do. She has some experience with this during in the test flights. She gets all serious. You see her face. She's like, I don't want this. I'm opposed to this. Like, she understands their situation. She said, I'm not giving up on this either. She doesn't want this to always be like this. And she's acknowledging that. Not one person in this country wants you to die in battle. Yo, she's really growing on me. She really has. And I think what they're trying to do, it's kind of a parallel there between her and Lena. At least that's how I see it. There it is. It's like, what are you doing here? What do you want, man? Like, look at all of them. They just all look dead. They're like they're in business mode. There's a lot riding on this from how they're building up. No, you can do it. Highest priority mission. Come back alive. All of it. Theo, bro. They coming back. Come on now. Actually, with this series, who knows, bro? Who really knows? How many people have said that? Has Lena said something like that? I feel like Lena has said something like that before, maybe. Something along those lines. Like, people actually want them to come back? People actually want them to come back? Are you serious? Most of the time, it's just like, you're going out to die, and that's it. Yo, Ernest, bro. He said he gonna destroy this world if they don't come back? Oh my god. And if that means he has to destroy the Confederacy, or the Legion, whatever else is that, he said the whole world, man. Here we go. I thought maybe we were gonna actually start it in this episode, but that's probably gonna be the next episode. That maybe explains why we're having these delays, because there's probably a lot that's gonna go into this next battle. I want them to take all the time they need. The greatest operation in the history of mankind. They're calling this. This sounds good and all. It really does. But we'll see what happens. It's a good way to get them rallied up. Here we go. There we go. We go again. Yeah, they're just getting it started. So, like, the next episode's probably gonna be crazy. The next couple episodes, I would assume. Man, the music over this, dude. The way they've built this up is just been so good. Like, it definitely feels like they're giving me the vibe of the feeling that this is gonna be like the biggest battle in mankind. or in the series. Are they launching the? Oh, this is the ramp for it. Yo, this is cool. This is cool. I love takeoff sequences like this, man. Like with almost all the mecha anime do, it's like they have these epic launch sequences, especially for the first time when they launch. It's always so raw. They're like, it looked like they were spreading out, were they? Or was that phase 2? Clear for takeoff. Let's see what you got, girl. You said you've done this before, so. Dude, the design is so cool. It's like some alien, like, spacecraft or something. I don't even know. Damn. Yo, see what I mean? See what I mean? The takeoff? I don't know. I like them. I usually like them. It seems scary. It's barely off the ground. Thought nothing scared y'all. Like, this is scaring y'all? Dude, what are these noises I'm hearing in the background? Right, here comes the ED. Everything is proceeding as planned. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that, man. You just never know with this series. Oh, there it goes. So, like, oh, look at all that. Units being lost left and right, and then here's our aircraft just on the side, just moving. Man, look at all that. Crazy. Better she's not retreating. They're just going out and dying? Fighting to the death? Like, all these lives are being lost for y'all. Oh, voices there. Oh my god. Dude, you hear all that? Oh my god. Dude, my ears. Wow. That's like the longest freaking. He was smiling there for what felt like an eternity, man, but it's go time, right? So next episode, special edition, which is gonna be like for the delay or whatever. So yeah, things are underway, and I mean, just how that made me feel right there. Very reminiscent of when the 86, like with the Republic and all that, like they would be sent out, and then you're just hearing all the comms over the thing. Like Lena would hear the comms, and like people are dying. It's like it literally just straight reminded me of that right here. But with the Federacy, like the forces, they're just dying left and right, and it's pretty much just they're not even really trying to be strategic about it. I guess they're just literally going out and dying. They're fighting to the death essentially, and opening up this for them to move forward towards the Morphos. So I mean, this shit is crazy. But I mean, did you see what we saw at the end there with Shin and just all the voices and how many? I think it was Legion on the screen there. Like how many of them there were. So yeah, I guess it maybe makes sense why, especially with probably the tight production schedule and all that, like why there's been these delays or why there's going to be a delay next week. Because it seems like the next episode that we're going to have may be very demanding, with potentially what could happen with with this aircraft we have, the Morpho, and just whatever else. So Yeah, I really like what's her name? I think her name is Greth or something like that. Like she's really been growing on me with this core of 86. I gotta say, because I wasn't really sure on her like from her initial introduction, but as we went through, I don't know. I really like her character more. Even Ernest as well. Frederica too. Oh my god, that scene with Frederica and Shin, man, that was that was powerful. And what Frederica was saying, like I understood sort of what Shin was saying, but I don't know what Frederica was saying hit with me way more because what she was saying, I have this one thing that I'm trying to cling on to, similar to how you were with your brother. Like that's the only thing you kind of had, and now you're telling me that I can't do this. And well, she's also kind of when you think about it, she's clinging on to Shin and them because she doesn't want them to go out and die. So I don't know if you want to take it that way as well, but I don't know the dialogue. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that scene because the dialogue in that conversation and just Frederica breaking down that scene was very powerful. I have to say. So yeah, this episode I really liked what we had. Another very good episode. Felt good to be back, but we're gonna have another break next week, and then it's just unfortunate. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is. What what can we do? I just hope they have the time necessary. I'm sure they'll put out quality for the next episode. But then after that episode, we're gonna have another break, and then an episode after that. So I mean, who knows for the foreseeable future? We maybe just be having to watch 86 every 2 weeks. But if they're delivering quality like this, I actually really like the takeoff scene. I don't know if that's just me, but some of y'all have to like that too. I think of like Knights of Sidonia, man. Like the takeoff scenes in Knights of Sidonia are so sick. And like Eureka 7 with the Nirvash and I mean Ava. Like the first time they did the Avas like taking off, that shit was so cool. So like this here, I wouldn't say it's necessarily on that level like of Ava or even like Knights of Sidonia, but this was still cool. I actually think the design's kind of fascinating too, which that they always kind of nail that with this series, like the designs of the certain robots, like the Morpho and this aircraft we have here, the Juggernauts and the Legion and all that. So cool stuff. I like things like that. So yeah, next episode though should be pretty crazy to say the least. So let them take their time, and I'm sure they're gonna deliver quality. I'll be looking forward to it 2 weeks from now. So yeah, let me know what y'all thought of this episode of 86, man. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.